3, Die Darkman Die, is about a mob boss and his gang going after a politician, and Darkman is in the middle of it. Hey everybody, John Franklin Reviewer, and I'm finishing up my Darkman movies. I just have one more to do right here, and then tomorrow I'll have the ranking video, so please stay tuned. So let's just jump right into the likes here. Well, the first thing that I got to throw out here, once again, like the second one, is the hideout in the sewers. I don't know what it is, but I actually do think that that's a little bit more creepier than just being in the condemned building like in the first one. I'm not taking anything away from the first one and the way they came up with that script and all that. I just kind of like the underground thing a little bit better. So going with that, with our actor here who's playing Darkman, Arnold Valou, I think he does a really good job. I actually think he does better in this movie than he does in the second one. Now, what makes me laugh is that it's the same director who did these sequels here, and I think he directed this movie very well, too. But it might be because you got a different villain this time. It's not Durant coming back for a third time. It's a character named Peter Rooker, who is got to be just... He's crazy. He is just one of these people. He's unstable. I like the way he delivers his lines, too. He's supposed to be saying them seriously, but I feel like they always make me laugh almost, or most of the stuff that he says makes me laugh. I just like that. I like those kind of those mustache-twirling villains, and this guy really is one of those ones. And I feel like the 90s did it a lot with like just psycho villains, and I like his plan to go after this politician. I really like the suspense and the build-up and all that. He gets a lot of people to actually help him out with this, and the plan's really going for him. Like, this is interesting. This might be one of those bad guys that could have that shot to do it, but with Darkman on his tail, you never know if he'd ever be able to execute it or not. I definitely have to throw out just briefly here about a female doctor who helps out Darkman. She has some interesting twists and turns in this movie. I definitely like the humor more with the villain, as I mentioned already. I like the story. I like the direction. I like the script. I love the pacing. Every supporting actor in this does such a good job with their acting. And on to the dislikes. Well, I'm going to be honest, some of this stuff is going to sound like a broken record because whatever bothered me in the second one, there's going to be some stuff here that bothers me here. And the first one I got to talk about is, once again, that they got a flashback to the first one of what happened to Peyton with Durant and his gang and why he's all disfigured. And I'm just like, stop it, Hollywood. We already know, and if we forget about it, we can go back and watch that first one. But we know what happened to him because you decided to do it in Darkman 2, and you decided to do it in this one. It was just like, no, stop it, seriously. Another thing is that once again, Darkman gets these really odd flashbacks. Maybe I'm just not understanding them. Maybe someone can explain these to me. But it's just one of these things where I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense. You know, someone calls him a freak, like, you know, like he's being bullied, and he gets like these really odd flashbacks, and I really don't get it. I never did, honestly. Special effects really are not good in this one. Even the practical makeup effects, they looked horrible. They were at least decent in Darkman 2, but they come up with this one, and I'm just like, oh my god, whoever did the makeup job did a horrible job, honestly. Wasn't a fan of that one bit. And then the final dislike is actually going to be the execution of the bad guy's plan. I liked the build-up. I really enjoyed everything that was coming up. I liked his plan, what he wanted to do, going after this politician. And then all of a sudden, the execution just falls flat. And I'm like, oh, so you just had to do this one thing to stop them. And I'm like, that was it? I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I really wasn't a fan of that one bit there. Now, my rating for this is going to go 3 out of 4 stars. This is definitely something I would still recommend for sure. Darkman 3, Die Darkman Die. Have you seen this movie? If you have, did you like it? Did you not like it at all? Give me a comment down below. Please like, please subscribe, and stay awesome.